Hey, howdy, hey. Good eventide to you, friends. I hope you're doing well on this fine Tuesday evening or whenever you may be watching this. Alright, day 41 night, so that's where I left off. That's right, I saved in the last slot for some reason unknown to me. Let's see, so I've got stuff brewing. And I think it should be ready tomorrow. If I was smart, I would have gone over the recording, but I was just very tired. That's right, I'm brewing stuff to potentially give to my explorers, I think, or sell them. Oh, no, I remember. I actually need the radiation tonic and the seeking tonic, and I'm desperately hoping to get that extra star. That's right. If I was really smart, I would make a note of what ingredients I've got in here so I can try again another time if these don't turn out. Hang on, let me just like open a notepad really quick. And just make a note of this. Let's see. So bones, and actually, you know, I start doing this and now I realize I don't remember what these blobs are. I see the dragon heart and the pure mana and the angelic slime. I don't remember what these are. They kind of look like the back of someone's head. You know, like, see here's the folds in the back of the neck. I don't remember the technical term for those. It's like the back of a bald person's head. Is it just me who sees that? I ruined it. Anyway, we're brewing those. I will say before I get too distracted, I mentioned this during Banjo, but in case you weren't around for that, I will be away from March 9th to the 20th. So I will be, I guess it's only a couple days I won't be streaming, so I'll miss a couple Fridays and a Tuesday in there. I'll probably be back streaming on the 21st, maybe. We'll see how tired I am. I might see how I'm feeling that. But in the meantime, let's see. I probably also have to fiddle with my deck a little. Did I ever alter my deck for the competition? I don't think I did. Because usually I put in, what, casual conversation, and I didn't put it in my deck. Well, that's fine. We won anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess I've got all my ducks in a row. Good job, past Morri. Oh, and there's the bones I need. Setting myself up for success before a stream starts. Or at the end of a stream, rather. Oh, and here's Sloughed skin. That's what I needed. Wah. I want to get some more of this, too. Excellent. Okay. Cosmo is not presently still interfering, but when I was setting up the stream, Cosmo decided to climb all over the desk and behind the computer and just generally be a nuisance. He's lucky he's cute. Anywho, you can't unsee the bald heads. Good. I hope I don't have a concussion. Not that anyone asked. If Oswald fell ill, would I have to take him to a vet? Is there like a magical creatures vet somewhere? Oswald, don't get sick. It'll be weird. What was the name of that cheese I liked? Sylvia! I'm glad to catch you before business hours. I won't keep you long. You know, it's not often that we get to appreciate Baptiste from this angle, so let's just take a moment to appreciate Baptiste from this angle and just how pointy his nose is. Bless. And also, I feel like if you got rid of this overcoat, kind of looks like he's wearing a gakuran, like a boy's Japanese high school uniform. Anyway. I'm here as a professional courtesy, and my capacity as host and sponsor for the competition. I know how quickly rumors spread in this town. Perhaps you've already heard about last night's break-in at the Guildhall. No, I haven't. Is everyone okay? All is well. In the end, no one was hurt and nothing was taken. But there is some indication that the intruder was attempting to steal the rare ingredient we've set aside as part of the grand prize. The Maven Bloom? The very same. It's why I wanted you to hear this from me. As a finalist, you're doubtless eager to know that the prizes remain secure. And I can assure you that they do. I take the matter seriously. As we speak, I have Corsac laying traps, and I've already commissioned a devilishly clever lockbox from Saffron. Quinn is even going to set up a curse. I'm not entirely clear on what it does, but for what they're charging, it must be rather nasty. Wow, you're definitely going all out. In truth, this isn't the first attempt that's been made. Someone has been testing the limits of our wards ever since the Maven Bloom was brought back from Maven's castle. I should have realized before now that's what they were after. With each passing day, we're having more success sending heroes out into the wasteland. The spoils have been impressive. Yet that Maven Bloom sample remains one of a kind. I hope your heroes are taking precautions out there. You wouldn't want anyone to get, I don't know, transmogrified into an animal or anything. Transmogrified? The imagination on you. But you needn't worry. My people are highly trained, and the radiation that's inundated the place has diminished significantly over recent months. It seems the land is finally recovering from the fallout of that historic battle. I'd love to know what really happened all those years ago. Wouldn't we all? But Robin was the only surviving witness, and he was so traumatized by the experience that he's only been able to share scant details. He wasn't even a trained squire. Did you know that? He was just a local orphan, conscripted by the heroes after the Kraken battle. They needed a guide, and Robin was drafted into the role. It would never happen today. Not on my watch. I mean, the impact on liability insurance premiums alone. It's nothing short of a miracle the poor child managed to walk all the way back to town in the wake of the disaster. He picked up the lizard on the way, you know. It's why he's so firmly attached to it. He's generally a nice guy, though, right? He got a little rude the other day. Well, no one gets to be that successful without having a strong competitive streak. That reminds me, if Robin is competing this time, who's judging the competition? Not to worry, I have someone lined up already. You'll like him. He is ethically unimpeachable, a public-speaking dynamo with his finger on the very pulse of the market. Furthermore, he is graceful and lithe, with perfectly coiffed blue hair, frankly surprising upper body strength, a nice smile. You're obviously talking about yourself right now. I can neither confirm nor deny. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing I did not have Sylvia date Baptiste. I feel like that might be a conflict of interest. That's right, because all the radiation is here, coming from the lizard. Also, I really want to know what Quinn's curse is like. Maybe they just fly overhead and throw, like, rotten fish at people again. Wreaking havoc. Clients have noticed that cloying scents can distract from the effectiveness of potions meant to hone the senses. Well, I don't pay much attention to traits anyway, so whatever. Parental supervision. A group of concerned parents is pressing for speed potions to be made flavorless to lessen their appeal to impressionable children. Increased value for speed potions. Interesting. I guess everybody wants them because, you know, people are like, oh, but what about the children? People are like, what? Oh, these are bad for children? Sign me up. Let's see. Magical Wasteland hazard pay. In response to several heroes suffering quest-related injuries in the wasteland, Baptiste is imposing temporary restrictions and keeping some of the choicest loot for the guilds. Oh. Interesting. All right. The curses smell bad. And the winner is my wife. There is definitely not a conflict of interest. Who could have foreseen this? Okay, these are still going, so I'm gonna go, I guess, hang out with people. But let's check on my slimes first. I need all of this mana. Excellent, good, great. So while I'm doing this, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. It's been cold here, as I mentioned, but nothing too bad, I think. I know Splatoon just updated. The new season started. I played one match earlier. Oh, man, these are E only. Oh, well, I have 9. That should be fine. I was looking forward to getting some new gear. I want something that looks dapper. Like in Splatoon 2, sometimes I would wear this flat cap and like these leather shoes with like argyle socks and this sweater with like a little tie. It was one of the Grizzco pieces of gear. And I want something like that. But I had a look at my shops today since they're all filled with ostensibly new stuff. But out of 27 items I could have gotten, only 4 of them were new. So that's very disappointing. I need to try Salmon Run too. I wanna fight a worm. I've decided, you know, if you've never been around for one of my Splatoon streams, the Kohozuna is the dumpy. I'm sorry, I didn't start this. But I think Horoboro should be a worm. That is my proposal. You didn't see any noticeably new gear either. We're all being cheated. I just want to be dapper. I want to splat and look fancy. Okay. So that's a sort of... Those are all brewing. So let's travel. I feel like I'm really going to need some... Not just better cauldrons, but also... just even more potent items to make good potions with. Lich. The Nintendo Lich. I remember how to say it now. Lich's Femur. And the Blight Roach. And Arcane Truffle. Would you eat this truffle? It says it's a delicacy. I'll take that. I'm curious, what is the strangest food some of you have, or I guess all of you, I don't know why I said some. What is the strangest food that you've tried? I'm gonna spend all this money because I want to try and get the rare ingredient bonus. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to test if, like, giving them more valuable ingredients bolsters their friendship faster. Like, if I give him pure mana. I meant to test this off stream and I didn't. Oh, but we can rank up with Baptiste. I think I'm gonna do that anyway. As an adult or as a kid, because those are wildly different answers. Why not? Let's go with an adult. I could say kid too, but I'm gonna say thing that is actually food. So stuff like 3D puzzle pieces will not count as the strangest thing you've eaten. I always have time for you. I'm in too good a mood to be confined indoors today. You want to play hooky for a bit? I like the idea in theory, but what if I'm needed here? Just put out some bar snacks, lock up the liquor, and leave a first aid kit with mint. The heroes will be fine. You do have a knack for anticipating the needs of others, don't you? I hope you deploy that level of emotional intelligence in your haggling. He looks a little dangerous with those eyebrows and the teeth. Raise interest by 8. If customer has an active debuff, raise interest by 25 instead. Interesting. 3 is really expensive though, but if I could pair that with cards that make things cheaper, like the ones Sid has, that would be pretty good. thanks for the tip. And the compliment. And actually, I'll take some bar snacks for the road, too. It's amusing. When I was a kid, my parents had to bribe me to go outside. I never wanted to leave the house. Now, I think I'd go mad if I didn't get out into the open air at least once a day. I guess people change. But I had an ulterior motive for coming to this spot in particular. I wanted a proper look at that big, glorious skull. You see it there? It's hard to miss. Oh, this is not Sylvia, whatever. The kraken skull casts a sinister shadow over the beach. Although it sits in the shallows within easy reach, beachgoers all give it a wide berth. You know the story, I assume? About how a group of heroes came here to depose Maven, but first had to get past her guardian kraken. The skull is all that remains of the creature. What do you think of it? Yeah, I don't know how it has bones. Maybe there's going to be some in-universe reason for why it has bones. Can I just say all three? Well, I'm going to pick the ding-dong answer. It's pretty cool. Monster skulls are fun to look at. Ah, Sylvia, you have the soul of a poet and the tongue of a disaffected teenager. You know what I'm talking about. The whole guild hall is decked out in monster skulls. Those are trophies, reminders of our triumphs. This is the opposite of that. 20 years ago, a band of adventurers set out on a quest to vanquish a fiendish witch queen. They knew it was insanely dangerous. Still, they left their homes and their loved ones behind. They hoisted their weapons and their sails. They answered the call. Why, though? For money? For fame? Or because it was the right thing to do? The answer is, all of those reasons are correct. Their actions were courageous, their intentions noble, but they were professionals, and professionals expect compensation in return for their expertise. Yeah, we have a saying in my circles. A potion maker can't pull nutrients from the glass of swallowed flasks. It loses something in translation from the original Draconic, but the point is, everybody's gotta eat, and in our world, that means making money. A concern that I, personally, never had. Baptiste thumbs a small, flat stone he's picked up somewhere along the beach. He winds back, sending it skipping across the water. It goes a good distance, nearly making it all the way across the bay to the skull itself. Wow, you're good at that. Thanks. Living a carefree childhood, I had ample time to develop useless skills. It's only now dawning on me how all my little privileges added up to larger differences. Never having concerns about where my money was coming from, that left me ill-equipped to understand the needs of those in my employ. It seems obvious enough now. If I want heroes to join my guild and stay in my guild, then I need to compensate them for their vital labor. But that's easier said than done. I'm not at all sure where that money should come from. Sounds like you have some thinking to do. And some math. If only that were all I had ahead of me. But our sparring dummies need to be stitched up, arrows and potions need to be restocked, and the dust bunnies look to be planning a revolt. It's hard to wrap one's head around systemic change when the chores never seem to let up. But this is the job. It's my job. And if there's a problem, it falls to me to solve it. So solve it I shall. I'd best enjoy these last few moments of the sea breeze, because when I get back to the guild hall, I have my work cut out for me. Baptiste sure has a lot on his plate. I can't solve all his problems for him, but I can at least provide some potions. Oh, heroes drink free. Baptiste wants to improve his hero's quality of life. Donating a health and mana potion would be a nice gesture towards supporting his mission. Oh, well, I think I might even have the mana potion, but it probably has bad traits. Yeah, Baptiste, Mint loves chores. Have her help out. Haul Corsac over here and make him explain. I feel like if any character was to point out the incongruity of a cephalopod having bones, it would probably be Corsac. I'm guessing it's probably required to have neutral traits at least, but I don't know. What you got for me? Yeti Pelts, Jotun's Frozen Heart, Frosthopper, Diamond Salt, and Black Forest Lobster. I feel like I could almost make a rock lobster joke, but there's too many syllables. What if I gave Sid, like, pure mana? Oh, and I can rank up with her too. Let me see who else is available. Because I think I could afford to rank up a couple more times. And then head back and then open the shop. Can I also give you some pure mana? Why, this is, yeah, etc. I've read that before. Okay, I can't rank up with him yet. Maybe I could send Corsac on an adventure. Why am I tripping over my words so much tonight? This is appalling. We needed some heavy-duty stuff for the Wasteland. That's right. I need Master Petrification Cure and Masterwork Curse Cure. And then the Radiation Cures, too. Well, I do have a Superior Mana Potion, so I will remember that. But I don't have the Health Potions. But that's good to know. So I could almost give those to Baptiste. And then we can be besties for life, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot for this. Hopefully the spoils are good. Okay, so I could use a Grand Curse Cure. Do I have those Shadow... Yeah, Superior Shadow Tonic. And, oh, but I don't think... 30 health. Still a lot. Got 50 and then 30, so I would need 80. I don't think... He's one short! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. If I'm gonna send him here, let me see. Dowsing Enhancer. Might as well give him something good. Tolerance. I guess... Extra loot. I guess I'll give him the Sight Enhancer. And oh, he needs mana. Heck. I was getting so excited that I forgot he needs mana. But that should do it. Okay. I feel like I've really been missing out not sending my heroes on quests, but... Weird place, but you'll manage. Of course you will. You'll probably befriend some of the monsters, too. I didn't send Mint out, did I? Oh, I did! And she crushed it. I'm proud of you, Mint. Cool, cool. Thank you. Do the slimes come in their own little bag, or do heroes bring, like, little plastic baggies with them just for carting slimes back? Like, you know, taking a... Not to be crude, but like taking a dog for a walk and picking up after it, you know. I feel part of the reason I haven't been sending adventurers out is because I have to think about the potions that I am making to give to people, because I immediately forget what I need to explore places as soon as I go back to the shop. And I feel like that's because I'm streaming. I'd be less allergic to writing things down if I was not streaming, but I am. I'm always fussing like, oh, I'm wasting everyone's time. Also, very belatedly, Comrade Baptiste. The one rich person we shall spare. I'd say it's not hard to be the most ethical rich person, but I don't want to downplay Baptiste's achievement. Let's give these all to Quinn. Enjoy your lunch. Right, always. Maybe this is why you like Mist and I bounced off it. Because I'm allergic to writing things down. Knowing Korsaki brings a reusable bag to collect slimes. Oh, definitely. And it's probably compostable, too. He makes his own bags, probably. Meow, 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 meow. I'm just gonna give them some bone. She remembered! Pepper, call off the head. Whoa, hey. Excuse me. I don't know if there's anyone else that we're ready to rank up with. So if not, I'll just hang up with Quinn. I don't know why I am tripping over my words so much today. It's appalling. That's right. I wish I could look and see what I need to upgrade stuff without actually having it with me. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, and Sid, that's right. Hang on, I didn't give the cat's mana because I was trying to save it. Because it's good for propagating slimes, but I have to give Best Boy Muktuk the good stuff. He deserves the good stuff. Did I wind up upgrading? Oh, that's right, because I did not have enough materials to actually add another shelf. I almost wonder if it wouldn't be better to get another cauldron first. Because I feel it's more important that I'm able to brew potions for the competition. So much money, though. Everything... Oh. Everything's money. There we go. Let's see. Why is this stuff so expensive? In both games and real life, I just feel this pang of horror whenever I spend money on anything. Even if I know it's for the best. Maybe I'll buy a couple more of these too. Even if I'm not going to upgrade my shelving right away, I can only buy a couple at a time, so... Ugh, ugh. Infused with thermal wards, this kindling is best in show but reeks of burning fur. Ugh, gross. Let's do this. Thank you, Saffron. Let's check in on Luna and Roxanne. Okay. I feel bad that I'm just giving Luna cheap gifts too. How does Combustifer feel about this varied diet he's getting? That's a good question. Am I meeting this enchanted fire's nutritional needs? Did Oswald ever feed him this well? That's a depressing thought. I don't have to give Roxanne the good stuff because we're like practically married, right? Man, I love her glasses. Oh, we could hang out with Roxanne too. Okay, so I'm thinking here. It'll take a segment to hang out, and then I'll lose another one when I go back. So I can hang out with 2 more people. So Roxanne, Quinn, or Sid. Rank... See, when you put lover, it just feels tawdry that way. But okay. I guess you folks let me know if you would prefer Sid or Quinn for number 2. I need to work off some steam, and yoga isn't cutting it today. Not even hot yoga with baby goats. Can I help somehow? Just seeing your face helps. It's quite a lovely face. Unfortunately, I suspect my frustrations will return as soon as you depart. That's why I asked you out here for a bit of therapy. Roxanne pulls a heavy sledgehammer from behind a bush. Wait, where did that come from? Oh, I have weapons stashed all over town. Perhaps that's a haggling tip you can try? It's not at all relevant to haggling. Oh, fine. Here's a coupon instead. Oh, it's the coupon level, and I thought we were gonna get a card that allows Sylvia to pull a sawed-off shotgun from under the counter or something. You know, strike a little fear into the rowdy ones. Oh no, I'm dating Gallagher. Get out of here. That works. Thanks. Now, shall we? Roxanne has brought a satchel full of junk she found at a second-hand shop. There are dinner plates, glass pitchers, little ceramic animals. Roxanne sets them all in a row and sets to smashing them with her mallet. She's smiling now, exhilarated by the destruction. Then she hands the hammer over to Sylvia, who isn't sure at first. But as terracotta unicorn shatters beneath her blow, she immediately understands the appeal. Fun, isn't it? I call it smash and gab. Maybe it could be my next business after this enchanting lark falls apart. I mean, don't sell yourself short, but also, that sounds like a good afternoon. Going to Roxanne's Smash and Gab. Like those places where you, I don't know, you go and like drink wine and paint for a corporate outing, except you're all smashing like Precious Moments figures instead. I think that would be more fun. Don't sell yourself short. The enchanting business is going to work. It's that sort of baseless optimism that makes me wonder sometimes if you and I are on the same planet. I could be the most talented enchantress of all time. It has little bearing on my odds of success. Tell me what's going on. We smashed? No gab. If you insist. It's just that I have this exam coming up. It's the final hurdle in securing my business license. So I took a practice exam. It came back with so much red it looked like a murder scene. I'd like to say it's because I was distracted by daydreams of that face of yours. But that's not true. I thought I'd done just fine. There's no shame in it. That's the whole point of a practice exam. It just means you have to hit the books. Oh, I tried that. I also tried biting, scratching, and kicking the books. You know what I meant. You need to study. But that's absurd. I know all this already. I'm running a profitable business. Why in the world should I have to study, then, for a test about how to run a business? Because there's a difference between practical knowledge and book smarts. The former might be enough to do the work. But if you want your license, you have to prove you have the latter too. So let me get this straight. It's not enough that I've shelled out my hard-earned money and filled out their little forms. I'm also expected to parrot their little trivia back at them. All to earn the approval to do the work that I'm already doing. That is quite a scam, and I would know. That's the system we're stuck with, for better or worse. The business world definitely has its own set of rules. Just think of it like a game. A game? But you know if I play a game, then I play to win. Exactly. I know you'll do whatever it takes. Even if it means spending hours memorizing trivia. I know when a gauntlet's been thrown down. Very well. I'm going to crush this exam, Sylvia. I'll do whatever it takes. But first, I'm going to find a new hiding spot for this sledgehammer. I have a feeling I'll be needing it again soon. Roxanne rules. I'm just gonna take a sip of water, 1 sec. When she says she's gonna do whatever it takes, I hope she doesn't cheat. I mean, you wouldn't cheat, right? I can't look at what rank I'm at with. No, I can't do it here. I was gonna say, who do I have a lower rank with? Sid or Quinn? Let's go with Sid. Roxanne's enchantments essentially bolster the good traits of a potion, so it masks any bad traits for whatever type of enchantment you bought, and it amplifies their good traits, which makes your potions sell for more. I never really used them because I thought, so each good trait I believe is a 5% price increase, which I thought for the price that Roxanne's charging, it's not really worth it. But then I tried it once, and I think it's more than 5%. I'll have to double check, but I mean, we have 40% off. Can't even go for 50% off. You know, like, we're dating, but not, okay. Hey, thanks for having me over. I'm excited to do some cooking. It feels so wholesome. Anyway, I brought veggies and a fresh loaf of bread. But here's the main attraction. Sid produces 2 slabs of glistening red meat. It's far fresher than anything Sylvia has been able to afford. Hold on. Did you... what, take down a dinosaur and carve off steaks for us? Yeah, I play Monster Hunter. No way, Syl. I mean, thanks for the vote of confidence. But I'm not quite operating at that level yet. No, I bought these dinosaur steaks. Like a normal person. Now, where's your kitchen? It's not so much a kitchen as an open fire with a cauldron hanging over it. I can work with that. You got any salt? Sid sets the steaks to sizzling, then peruses the books on Sylvia's shelves. It's a great space, but living in your shop, it must make it hard to strike a healthy work-life balance. Yeah, who needs balance? No, we make time for friends, right? I make time for friends. We're hanging out now, right? So you're not just spending time with me for the haggle tips? I'm teasing you. I'm glad we're hanging out. I'm glad we're friends. And I'm glad you're striving for some kind of balance. Because, take it from somebody who knows, burnout is real. You have to be able to step back from the rat race every now and then. Have to make room for other pursuits. I've even skipped out on a few rehearsals recently. I just couldn't swing everything, you know? It left me a little underprepared for my performances, but I've always been good at improvising. You know what I'm talking about, right? You don't have the luxury of following a script when a customer walks in. Improv. 3 cards that cost 0 patience. Interesting. So if I've got some 0 patience cards, that could be really beneficial. I gotta check now. Also, can Sid just, like, play all of this? Jealous. Thinking of it like improv will help. Although it's usually better to stick with the recipe when crafting potions. Or cooking. Cooking, right. I need to flip those steaks. While Sid attends to the meat, Sylvia stokes the fire. The fire gives her an annoyed look, but she doesn't take it personally. Don't poke Combustifer. I don't think you realize what a treat this is for me. I've gone entire years without preparing a single meal. This is exactly why I came here, you know? To just live for a while. To do things for myself. I'm starting to feel downright average. I feel like this is undermining her a little bit, so let's just compliment the food. The steaks are fancy, though. We should have picked up some hot dogs or something. You know, I was eyeballing the mystery meat aisle, but the steaks just look too magical to pass up. The truth is, I know my limits. And on that subject, I could use some more guidance on the song I'm writing. What do you think? Should our hero have powers to set them apart? Or should they rely on pluck, smarts, and charm over special abilities? I mean, I would rather read about personality. Personality! I like a hero who makes her own opportunities. Makes it easier to relate, doesn't it? Yeah, Sid cannot stop the finger guns any more than she can stop whatever this is. Thanks for the input, Sylvia. Hang on, is something burning? When Sid points it out, the smell of smoke and charred meat is unmistakable. They act quickly, but it's too late to save the steaks. The overstimulated fire is gnawing away at the blackened meat, and he spits and sizzles at Sylvia's approach. I shouldn't have stoked the fire. I got him all riled up. Hey, no harm done. We've still got veggies and bread. And I swiped a half-empty bottle of wine from the bar when Baptiste's back was turned. No, wait, I meant I swiped a half-full bottle of wine. That's looking on the bright side. Hey, when I'm with you, the bright side is easy to find. Smooth, Sid. Write a song about Roxanne. I think the police might have beaten you to that one. Take it up with Sting. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the big hat. Roxanne. It's really hard to stay in key when I'm hearing other music. Anyway, write a different song about Roxanne. I think Roxanne would want something more grandiose about herself. All right. It's it. It's got 3 stars. Yes. Okay, that is one less thing I have to fuss about. Fantastic. Okay. Well, Masterwork Health Potion. I guess I could give that to Baptiste if I wanted to. Although it does seem like a little bit of a waste, but I think Baptiste is worth a Masterwork. Alright, now is this one gonna be 3 stars, please? Yes! Man, what a cool bottle. Although, I don't know how you would hold it without injuring yourself. Alright, well, I only need 1 more now. So that's exciting. Let me have a look at Curse Cure. That's what I'm making, right? I think. Yeah. Let's have a look. Tongs. Do you I guess you use tongs to pour the contents of the bottle maybe into an easier to hold vessel, but I like the thought of somebody using tongs to pick up this fancy bottle and awkwardly pouring the contents into their mouth that way. Acupuncture is part of the potion. Just make sure to wash your hands really well first. Oh, I don't want A. I need what? B, C, and E. Well, I got a fungus, but yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get everything like that. I know it's not bad though, just in terms of the mana that I'm getting. You bleed the radiation out, perfect. Do I have any C's and E's? But that's got D's in it. I don't need that. Yeah, didn't think that was gonna work. What do I got here that's pretty potent? Man, I made extras of these, thinking I might need them to retry making these, but never mind. Well, I guess I've got these dragon pheromones. It's pretty potent, so I'll just plunk those in. Okay. Boy, I'm gonna hit the Magiment cap though. I think before I can get adequate B's and C's. Maybe, let's find out. Can I get something strong that's just B and C? Oh, here we go, 44. I'm hitting the cap, I'm hitting the cap. Ugh. Driving me crazy, it's like I'm so close. Okay, balance of Magiment is stable. If I can maybe even squish in like one more E. This is the most powerful single E I've got, right? I think so, yeah. Ah, heck. I mean, if I bothered to do the math, I would have seen. But still. If I can just a little bit more. A little bit more. Lobster. 48, 44. Oog. Oh, there we go. That's it. I did it. That is a lot of brew time, but now I won't have to worry about where... Is this all the kindling I have? Boy, I'm out of the cheap stuff, but I guess I used so much of it because those potions take a long time to brew. But all right. Excellent. Do I need to make a mana potion for Baptiste? Let me check. Because I think the ones I've got are good. I think it's the health potions that I need. Oh, I can actually turn it in now. I mean, I guess he'll take my stronger health potion. I feel like it would be wasteful to give him the strong stuff. I mean... How much does the strong stuff sell for? Like this stuff. That's a decent chunk of change. Is Baptiste worth 1,321 money? To unlock rank 10, you've got to make someone something. It seems that way, but thankfully Baptiste's request is relatively simple. Yes, alright, I'll turn it in. He is worth it. What's the cheaper one? Oh, this one's oak age, but it's still... Yeah, okay, 541.15. Okay, here you go. Plunk. I put that in the wrong box. Very good. Plunk. Here we go. All right. Look how much you're worth, Baptiste. I'm just a little sad. Baptiste wants normal potions, the commoner's potions. Okay, no, you're right. Just the waste is haunting me. It's haunting me. I can't. I'm sorry, Bagtree's appealed to my better judgment. He'd probably never admit what he's worth. I don't know if he'd have a good sense for what he's worth, just economically speaking. You know, because rich people. Let's use this one. And I won't make, like, super ultra powerful health potion. Look at all these turts. Okay, there we go. Nobody tell Corsac about this. He'll be horrified. I love feeding Combustifer. That face is so cute. Actually, I don't need that many. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Brew. Cool. And I guess I can just brew something else. Trying to calculate what he's worth in instant coffee. It's a lot of tins. Okay, there we go. He might know the exact numbers, but not what they mean in real buying power. So he will never say because it would be gauche. He's doing his best. Thinking about, I could try and make that more potent petrification cure. Why not? AC and E. I don't know if I have anything. Be more beneficial to use. Let's use the space grapes. I could spare a couple space grapes. And let's see, I need more C. So while I'm going through all of this stuff, did any of you check out the Pokemon Presents the other day? I kind of scrubbed through it during my break at work. So I didn't get a chance to see everything in detail. Like I didn't pick up all the details about how Pokemon sleep worked, although it's nice to see that coming back. I like the professor design they've got. I don't recall his name, but it's a cute look. It's nice seeing a non-standard body type. There we go, Spriggan Antler. Use a couple of those. Maybe just one of these. I don't want to use up all of them, just so I can make more. And then E's. Come on. Oh, it's too many E's. Oops. Just doubled down on the problem there. A little more C. And a little more A. Ugh. Where? There. Okay, there we go. Masterwork Petrification Cure. That is still a really long brew time. Maybe I'll just take it down a little bit. And then this will be ready, I think, not tomorrow morning, but the day after. Good enough. Since I'll have all my competition potions ready, I won't need to fuss as much. Oh, you know what I should do? Since I'm not giving Baptiste these, I'm sorry, Baptiste, I'm sorry, I'm gonna... Man, it's only 10%, that doesn't feel like much, but whatever. Evening potion mixing tune is pleasant. There is something movie soundtrack about it. I think... I'm trying to articulate why, because I get exactly what you're saying when you say it is movie soundtrack-esque. Is it the instrumentation? I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but... Anywho, let's garden and then arrange potions, and then I'm actually gonna get to haggling, wow! Combusta for best boy. You're glad he got to eat steaks. Me too. And maybe Sylvia wound up getting hot dogs after all. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see people's bios. I always forget about that. I know, to belatedly get back to your question, Andorra, I think the Scarlet and Violet updates for right now are just like some balance fixes and whatnot. I think fixing some oddities and like Terra raid battles, and also reducing the spawn rate of some Pokemon and NPCs, so the frame rates aren't so spotty, let's say. I know if you pre-order the DLC, which I'm actually excited for, you can change up your uniform a little, but I think... Oh, and get a code for Hisuian Zoroark. I wonder if, since I know at some point they were adding compatibility with Pokemon Home, although I don't have Pokemon Home, but I'm wondering if we'll be able to transfer Pokemon from Legends to Scarlet and Violet. Could I get Hisui and Gudra, my beloved, into my party? My Hisui and Gudra's name is Louie. Gooey Louie. What else do I need to propagate here? I guess these truffles, too. Then, E. I think these dragon pheromones are good to have, just they're strong. I don't have a lot of stuff that's just straight up E. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, they are coming out with DLC, so there's 2 expansions, one that's coming out in fall and one that's coming out in winter this year. I'm excited for them. The key art looks cool. I like, you're supposed to be an exchange student visiting other schools. I never got the expansion stuff for Sword and Shield because I was really on Sword and Shield. They were fine. Sword and Shield was fine, but compared to Sun and Moon, I felt like Sword and Shield were kind of a step back. So I never got the Isle of Armor and whatever the other DLC was for Sword and Shield, because it just didn't do it for me. But Scarlet and Violet I enjoyed enough, even though it's a little janky, that I want to get the DLC. It's a shame we gotta wait so long, but stuff takes time. I was actually really concerned at the end of that direct, if you want to call it that, that they were just going to announce like another mainline Pokemon game, like again, because, you know, we got Scarlet and Violet like really shortly after Legends came out. And it's like, just give it time to breathe, you know? Anyway, I'm just gonna save again because I'm paranoid, and then we're gonna open the shop. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna check deck builder. There we go. Check people's bios. Let's see. I'll read them all because I can't remember when I last checked them out, so. A friendship blossoms as Quinn has begrudgingly admitted that Sylvia has wormed her way into Quinn's heart. Their little scene was very cute. I like how awkward they are. Through his poetry, Muktuk has confessed his deep feelings of friendship and camaraderie for Sylvia, best boy. Despite her fears of being emotionally vulnerable, Saffron has expressed her deep affection and respect for Sylvia. Luna has opened up to Sylvia about her childhood, sharing that she still works hard for her parents' approval. Roxanne, infuriated by the hoops she must jump through to attain legitimacy, has felt better since being able to vent to Sylvia. I don't know, Roxanne, maybe you should go back into crime. Run a pyramid scheme. Salt and Pepper now trust Sylvia enough to explain their secret customs and rituals. I just want to pet them, but they'd probably find that patronizing. Despite some setbacks, Baptiste is resolved to improve the lot of the guild's heroes, and he's taking Sylvia's feedback to heart. In a way, also kind of best boy, along with Muktuk. And you know what? Corsac has really grown on me too. They're all good boys. I'm watching you, Oswald. I don't know about you. Mint has been frustrated in her quest for a legendary weapon, but with Sylvia's encouragement, she remains optimistic. Maybe she could pick up one of Roxanne's sledgehammers. Sensing his isolation, Sylvia is helping Corsac develop his small talk skills. And Sid has grown fond of Sylvia, and particularly enjoys sharing the average, everyday experiences that she's missed out on with her friends. So does anyone have... So Mint's got muscle memory, and Eye on the Prize. I'm just seeing if anyone else has zero-cost cards. So there's Captivate, Strategic Withdrawal. I feel like I'd have to think about it. Oh yeah, Disarm. There's that too. It's the kind of thing you'd have to build a deck around. I don't know if I want to fuss with stuff just yet, but we'll see. Let's exit for now. Oh, it also works for 1. I thought it was 0 patience cards. Oh, 0 or 1 patience. Oh, you're right. Ooh. Oh, you know what? If I could pair improv and chorus, that would be really good. Improv and chorus, and then the Oswald one that lets me dupe cards. Yeah, 2 is better than 1. Let's see. I get rid of Mulligan. I'm gonna get rid of pressure because I wouldn't be able to draw improv if pressure pulled it. Or I wouldn't be able to keep it, rather. Your problem in games like this with decks built around a certain specific strategy is that the starter card never comes. That's true. It's I know there's a really powerful build you can use in Slay the Spire that involves getting your shield up to absurd levels. And it's really potent because there's also cards that let you do damage based on the strength of your shield. And you can upgrade those cards to cost nothing. So it's a really powerful deck if you can get it set up, but you need the actual cards. And then you actually need to be able to build up your armor without enemies knocking it all off you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to swap in here. I mean, Captivate wouldn't be bad to just keep things going. Let's try taking Captivate, and we'll see. Anywho, finally, I'm gonna open the shop. That took so long. Gomenne. But that's okay. This is Chill Tuesday hangout time. Boy, their hair really reminds me of Luca, like the Vocaloid. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this to me. Let's try drawing a card first. You know what? Let's try this. Won't be huge, but that's still pretty good. 70% increase, and I don't take the stress damage. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do that. Okay, I'll take Captivate. Let's take Scheme. I wanted to get the one that can dupe. Oh well. Well, here's the dupe one. Well, maybe I'm playing it too late. Let's see. Anything 0 cost I could potentially pull this scheme. I could get Sleight of Hand, but I've already got Zeal, so... let's... Zeal. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh! What do you need this for, huh? What are you trying to... Maybe he wants to, I don't know, do a coffee tasting with a bunch of different commoners' coffees, so he needs to prepare himself. That one's good. It's expensive, though. Let's just go with Scheme for now. Should have played it. Oh well. Man, that one's so good though. Okay, well there's Captivate. Maybe I should look into something else similar to Captivate, but doesn't rely on being a opener to maximize its effect. Oh yeah, keep pulling chorus. Ho 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 ho. That's so good. And then I can play Zeal. Look at that. Powerful. Thank you for the boost. Boy, the outfits of the clientele I'm getting are just getting increasingly elaborate, which I think is a good way of showing off that Sylvia's fame has apparently grown after winning so many competitions, so the class of customer we get is going up. And they're all rude. All of them. Let's play quarters of time at them makes every sale, you know? I was thinking about that. Honest to goodness, I was thinking about it. I see the word Zeal and then quarters of time stuck in my head. It's such a good song. Does Yasunori Mitsuda know the power of what he's created in that song? I should say, not this song. Oh, hydrate. I will do that right now. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Just tell Baptiste it's a good potion, it's a good potion, it's a good potion 6 times and he will pay almost double asking price. He would too. Would I feel bad about it? Maybe a little bit. But he's just such a nice boy. Do I have any zero costs? Do I have any... I do have a Captivate left, so... I could try and play improv. There's Captivate. And then I can play another chorus. Look at that. That's so good. Does this have any negative traits? It does. So I will use sleight of hand here. Perfect. 105%. Look at that. Oh. You had something special in mind, okay. There's a serial poisoner on the loose and a hefty reward for their capture. Who will put an end to this toxic revenger? Ugh. It looks like the poison cure is wearing a little crown. You know, I feel like I would do these if the potions weren't required to have specifically good traits, because I can't be bothered to pay attention to that stuff. I feel like I take too long just going over the Magimans. Okay, let's play Captivate. Have a good one, Boogie. Good luck with work. Well, in 3 choruses. It's a shame I didn't get that Oswald card, though, that lets me keep drawing. What are you gonna do? Increase stress by 2. Great, cool. I was doing so well not taking stress damage. Custom orders do mean that I don't have to haggle with customers, but... Okay, let's... dupe. Okay, excellent. Let's scheme. Oswald and Sid are a dangerous combination. Who knew? Well, there's a rattle him off. It's 3 patients, though. I don't know if I can really spare it. I might just go with press the attack. Oh, never mind. I wasn't even paying attention to the interest. Just kidding. I'm perfect. Oh, hi, Luna. No. Come on. 2%. 2% chance of drawing this. And she's going to do more stress damage to me. You know what? Oof. I'm just gonna play Pander. And then I'm gonna close the deal. So I don't take that stress damage. Get out of here. Please don't say that again, Luna. That's weird. Okay. Play that. I can't believe Chorus is so good. Wow. Luna just wants to give me a reason to use her cards. I'm sorry, Luna. I mean, definitely high risk, high reward. But if you were to play a Luna deck, you'd really need something to mitigate the stress cards. Because they just get out of control so fast. And even having cards that take advantage of having a lot of stress don't mean anything when you can't actually draw them because your hand is full of stress cards. And I'm just going to close the deal here because I don't have enough patience to keep them going. There we go. Enjoy your kidney. That's pretty good. I'll never get credit for reaching that castle first, will I? Well, not with that attitude. Have you tried talking to Luna? Maybe she can do some PR for you. You know, I was thinking if I have all my potions set up for the competition, I could spend more time just hanging out with people, because that's one of my favorite parts about this game. Sensitive stomach. Sensation has proven to be especially important in tolerance potions, which are less effective on a queasy stomach. Oh, increased value. Well, it's a shame I sold them yesterday, but whatever. An otherworldly microbe is proven catastrophic to much of the island's flora and fauna. However, life within the crater appears to be thriving. I feel like this should be a bigger headline. That's a little alarming. Well, I have no stress. That's great. Wish I was stress-free in real life, too. Maybe someday. Okay. That one is still going to take time, but this thing is ready. Excellent. Perfect for Baptiste. Let me just do a quick little save. Because you know me, always saving. And then I'm going to give Baptiste his gift. What do we get at rank 10, I wonder? All of his services are free of charge forever. Oh, do I actually have to go and hang out with him? Oh. I can't believe you're making me go over there. I don't just get like a free hangout. At rank 10 you get a hug. Boy, I hope so. Hopefully he doesn't poke Sylvie in the eye with that nose of his. Although it would be pretty funny. Do you think Baptiste gives good hugs? I don't know if that's something that rich people do. Gosh, what was it I wanted to propagate? I don't remember now. There's some things I was low on. Why did I propagate this Cyclops skull? Because it's a cool skull. I mean, what other reason do I need? I feel like these would still be good gifts, even though they're not as, like, technically impressive as the Mana Conflagration. I'll make some more of those. Maybe I'll make some more of these. Oops. And what else I got that I should make more of? Probably not. It's the emotional neglect. I don't think Baptiste is from a huggin' family. I mean, if his parents openly refer to their children as the heir, the spare, and the over there, I feel like maybe he's a little inexperienced at hugs. Do I want to make more winged gel? I don't know. I'm just, in the interest of speeding things along, maybe I'll just make some more of these. Spend money, spend mana, make mana, you know. I was about to ask what character gives the best hugs, and I thought, well, obviously it's Muktuk. He looks like he's built for it. Let's travel and hang out with people. So what do we got? Let's check on Baptiste first and see what spoils I've gotten. Did I get anything? Ooh, dazzling mana. A significant concentration of raw mana, perfectly balanced. It smells good and, I guess, feels good to eat. Well, that one I'm going to propagate with my slimes. Quinn does not get to eat that. Unless I gift them one later, and then I guess they get to eat it. But you're on thin ice, buddy. You can't create a harem if your hugging game is weak. No, hang on. Muktuk, I'm sure, is very respectful to ladies. Just take that. Wait, why did I give him that? I was gonna say, oh, can I just rank up? But no, I guess I still have to give him gifts. But I gave you gifts, Baptiste. I even put them in a box. I'm so sad. What'd you bring me? Nothing that exciting, but hey, these logs are pretty pricey, so I'll take it. Thank you. I feel bad that I've been neglecting Corsac and Sid, and to a lesser degree Mint. I need to make up for it. What is a Lex species? Oh, here's the rank up. I'm gonna rank up with Corsac, because why not? Let's hang out with an incredibly awkward man. Hang on, I'm reading this first. Lek is... Mating strategy is all the dudes congregate together and flex, and ladies come by and mate with whoever they like best. That sounds... I feel like walruses are, but I'm not sure. That sounds right, though. Here we are. This is an improvement, isn't it? Would he like it if I said nothing? Because it's like, yeah, I'm taking in the nature. But I don't know, maybe he'll take it the wrong way. It's great to be in nature. I spend too much time indoors. Yes. Oh, look there. Corsac springs to life, bounding towards some small object in their path. It looks to be a bit of mud, maybe, or... Is that... poop? Corsac excitedly pulls a thick notebook from his pocket. Is that... a poop journal? Yes. If you want to learn about the animals in a particular setting, their population density and migratory patterns, their diet and capacity to thrive, look no further than the excrement. While Sylvia contemplates his words, Corsac unceremoniously sticks a finger into the mound of excrement. Oh, it's still warm. This will make for a riveting journal entry. Corsac scribbles notes in his journal. Extensive notes. Sylvia wonders how he can possibly have so much to say about it. Eventually, once he's thoroughly catalogued his observations, Corsac closes the journal and stows it away. That was thrilling. What a find. I mean, it is charming. I know it's the flirty one, but it's charming. Your enthusiasm is charming. I like this side of you. Please tone it down a little. Otherwise, I feel like Roxanne is going to smite us. If not with magic, then certainly a sledgehammer. I'm often enthused when I'm out here. This island is an endless source of fascination. Hard to believe we owe it all to the reckless experiments of a single self-interested witch. You're talking about Maven, right? None other. I remember, as a child, hearing the rumors about her. People said she'd taken a desolate island and infused it with life. Strange life. I always found the idea offensive. Nature is a sacred and well-balanced mechanism. It's not to be reshaped by our whims. And yet, now that I'm here, I cannot deny the beauty in what she set in motion. What started as an exercise in vanity and unbounded ego has grown into a sacred little mechanism of its own. One that deserves more respect than we give it.
Wow, that is by far the most emphatically I've ever heard you speak. It's the islands. You're passionate about it.
I thought that was obvious.
And I thought you were hopelessly awkward. All this time, I've been trying to get you to open up. But you have plenty to say when it's on a topic you care about.
Isn't that the way it should be? World's full of enough noise. Don't need to go around making more of it just for the sake of exercising our tongues. We should speak when there's something to say. And when there isn't, we should channel the mighty mollusk, whose strength comes from silence and serenity.
So, like, be more like a snail? Really?
Really? I love all these illustrations with this clam especially. 2 shield per turn, persist until another stance is played. That's interesting. I feel like if you were doing a more defensive build, like with mint or something, then that would be good, but honestly, I feel like the little bonus I get from the ferocity of the squirrel is just too good to pass up.
You know what else is a mollusk? An octopus who doesn't have bones. If you say so. And since you did say so, I guess it's something you really believe in. I'll try it.
Glad to hear it.
Sure, no biggie.
No, I mean it. Not everybody would be so open to my ideas, my opinions, and few people would go out of their way to make me feel heard. But you've done that for me. I want you to know I appreciate it. So, and I wouldn't make this offer to just anybody, but if you ever want to borrow this journal, to record your own observations, well, just say the word.
Thanks. But believe it or not, I think you found the one topic about which I really don't have anything to say.
What a wonderfully awkward man. Thank you, Corsac. What a dingus, I agree. Belatedly, Roxanne is going to steal his hat and put it on top of her own hat. That's how you tell who's the strongest witch in town, whichever one has the biggest hat. And if you defeat another witch in single combat, you get to take their hat and put it on top of your own. Goodbye, awkward man. You know what? I agree with Corsac about, sometimes it's nice to just listen. But I also know that I get awkward, I think, when I'm in the middle of an uncomfortable silence. So I probably get too chatty then. But I can relate to Corsac going overboard when you get a chance to talk about a beloved topic. Which is probably why I enjoy streaming so much, Anywho, we're gonna hang out with Mint, too. Because it's been far too long. And Mint's adorable. I'm glad you had some time to hang out today. I've had something on my mind, and it's important we talk about it away from the guild hall. The walls there have ears, only some of which are stuffed and mounted. I can't pick the flirty one anymore, but...
Is this a top secret mission briefing? Because I'm not sure I have the proper security clearance, but I could talk to Baptiste.
Anyway, this one sounds more fun to me. Nothing like that. I wanted a little privacy, that's all. I just figured we could talk, and I'm weirdly nervous about it. I'm probably overthinking it, though. Sometimes the best strategy is to have no strategy at all. And I do my best work when I keep it simple. Keep it simple. Hit it with a hammer. Heck yeah. Discard 2 random cards. Interesting. I feel like if you were doing like a Stress Luna deck, then this would be useful to have.
Yeah, life is complicated enough. And you should know you don't need to be nervous around me.
In that case, here's the thing. And it's a little cheesy, maybe, but bear with me. In general, I'm a pretty happy person. You've probably noticed. But I'm also a dreamer, a striver. I'm not content to just accept life as it's presented to me and not push for more. I've always been that way, as long as I can remember. Growing up, I was the only one in my family who ever dreamed of life beyond our sleepy little port town. The only one who wanted to leave one day. In a lot of ways, nobody ever really got me. Not like you do.
We're definitely kindred spirits.
It's true! I saw it in your eyes the first time we met. That same drive to succeed. That same refusal to settle for less. It's made my own journey easier. My whole life better. Just knowing that we're on parallel paths. Sylvia, you're my best friend! And I'm so glad we get to experience Rafta together. Aw, that's cute. This one almost feels a little too flippant, so...
It's an amazing place, and we've barely scratched the surface.
I know! Just think how many adventures we have ahead of us. I'm confident we're going to leave our mark on this place, as capable, enterprising individuals, and as a team.
You're the best teammate I could ask for.
No, you are! Oh, look at us. Couple of softies. We've got this, Sylvia. You and me. What could possibly stand in our way? Shonen dinguses, the both of them. Besties. I feel like we're already like more besties with Baptiste though. I don't want to make things awkward. I mean, I guess things are already a little awkward between us. Meow meow. Can I rank up with the kitties? No. Sad. Oh wait, no, I already visited Baptiste. Sorry. Sorry, Baptiste. I'm sorry to... I didn't. I got so focused on the rank 10 and then how we couldn't actually do it yet. I totally forgot to send him out, but... Sinfindel, grapes so wicked they should be exorcised. I love these ridiculous grape names. It is a lot of money, but the rare ingredient bonus is very tempting, especially for the magical wasteland, just because it takes so much to go there in the first place, so I might as well get the most out of it that I possibly can. Okay. I wonder if Baptiste's siblings are also as theatrical as he is, if his whole family is prone to gesturing expansively. You're good with just cool rocks, right, Roxanne? I'm gonna hang out with Quinn, too, because why not? I will give you this, but I will not give you my fancy mana. You haven't earned that yet. Do I need to buy anything? I'll worry about that after we hang out. What sort of goblin activities will we get up to today? It's good to see you, Sylvia.
Quinn! That was downright warm.
I've been practicing.
the more outwardly affectionate I am, the less suspicious I look when your body turns up. You know what? I'll take it. You're still warmer and fuzzier than the owl. Oh, you think I could pin it on him? I don't know. He has a way of getting out of trouble. Funny you should mention trouble. I've got an important errand to run, and I could use a lookout. Here, I'll sweeten the deal. Oh, cool. Good thing I didn't go shopping yet. Payment up front? I guess I'm in. It's not bad having a henchman. Friend. I meant to say friend. Obviously. I hope if you're dating Quinn that they still call you a henchman, initially. Okay, nice and easy. You see anyone coming? You just make a sound like a spotted spitmonk. That's in your vocal range, yeah? A spotted what now? Quinn doesn't bother to explain further. Stepping right onto the lawn of a nearby house, Quinn creeps toward a ceramic gnome that stands in the grass. Sylvia is certain Quinn intends to steal the garden gnome. Quinn does in fact lift the gnome, but then places it back down again. What was that? Why'd you put it right back in the same spot? Not the same spot. I moved it precisely an inch. I do this every day, 1 inch at a time. I think the owner has probably started to notice, if only subconsciously. They'll wonder if it's moved. Then they'll think, no, that's impossible. But they'll wonder. They'll doubt. Their sanity will be eroded, 1 inch at a time. That is wicked. You must have had a very interesting childhood. Yeah, not really. I spent most of it locked up in a tower. Sorry, what? As a kid, my parents locked me up. I was in a tower for a long time. You were locked up? Like a prisoner? Well, there were bars on the windows. But I was more of a test subject than a prisoner. Quinn, that's terrible. It is what it is. Eventually I got out. Got away. It's all good. I mean, I hope you punch them. But why? No, I have to pick this one. I hope you punched them on the way out. I didn't. I only had time to punch them or start a fire. And I chose the fire. Oh, good call. It definitely messed up their fancy vineyard. A vineyard? Like for grapes? It's how they made their fortune. Growing jalapeno grigio grapes for this awful spicy wine. Sounds gross. Surprise! People are dumb. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. And if you tell anyone else about it, it'll go badly for you. I won't tell a soul, but I'm glad you told me. If you ever want to talk, I'm here. And if you don't want to talk, well, I'm here in that case too. That's cool of you, Sylvia. I almost feel bad now for moving your chair a little bit every day. You know, I was almost expecting Quinn to go, just kidding, I made that up. But if people were doing experiments on them, I guess that might explain why they have these seer abilities, but also why they could eat anything, everything. Pure mana, here you go. Like, is their stomach just a portal to another universe? Okay. Ooh, sail, but I am propagating more of those, so not urgent. If there's anything I really need, honestly. Just because I've got the competition stuff. I mean, I guess there's always
making, like, I don't know, more of the utility potions I can give to adventurers. Maybe I could even do that request, except then I'd have to ensure that the traits are all good. And I don't want to bother with that, so no. I've never made an alertness enhancer. I'm gonna do that. What do I need? B, C, and D. Can I buy anything with B, C, and D in tandem? Save myself some trouble. I'll make my beetles. I've already got a bunch, but I'll buy some more. Because why not? Is there anything else that I need? Let me just get rid of these filters. Boop, boop. I guess I could just click on that, couldn't I? That would be too sensible. What if Quinn likes mimics because they are a mimic? That's a good question now. Can you artificially make a mimic? I'm just gonna buy these because they're on sale. And it's nice having stuff that has different Magimins in tandem equally. Is there anything else I need to buy? I could buy some armored puddings too, just because they're cheap. Why not? Love me some sales and deals. Is there anything else I want to get? Where are these antlers would be good too. They're not on sale, but they're good to have. Sales and deals, dales and seals. I'm just gonna get more of these so I can make more health potions. But I don't think anything else is too critical, so... yeah, it's fine. It's fine for now. Then, do I still have to see Saffron Muktuk? Something I can't remember. I should really just do this first, so I'm not like, where's my mana? I kind of wish you could save, like, your last used sorting system. So I could just open it and things are already organized by Magimin potency, because that's how I tend to sort things anyway. Can we hang out? Yes! We're hanging out with Best Boy. Your arrival is like the dawn itself. Begone, darkness, for Sylvia has arrived. I am always happy to see you, friend.
I like a warm welcome. Never a fan of the dawn, though. Given the choice, I'd rather sleep in.
That is a choice I cannot condone. Our time is too precious to be spent on repose.
I mean, what would Muktuk want to hear? Self-care?
Nobody can be productive 24/7. That's a recipe for burning out.
I do not believe that idleness is a cure for burnout. I think instead it is a symptom. But I do agree that it is necessary to sometimes step away from the forge, or from forge and canvas. And that is why I make time for pulp novels, gossip, and you. In truth, I had an outing in mind for today.
You know me. I'm up for anything.
I want to hear about the pulp novels you like to read, Muktuk.
We are close now. It is just up ahead.
Muktuk leads Sylvia confidently through the trees. This is clearly a path he's walked before. The underbrush recedes, and the trees grow less dense, and Sylvia realizes they've come to a clearing. At its center is a large frozen lake.
That's weird. It's not even cold out here.
It is an uncanny and awe-inspiring feature of the landscape. This forest contains many such oddities. A hero shared the location with me, in exchange for sharper weapons and a masterful shield. For now, it remains largely secret, but word will get out. Some enterprising Rafton will no doubt find a way to monetize it. Let us enjoy it before this happens, yes?
Muktuk pulls 2 pairs of shoes from his satchel. They've been modified with blades affixed to their soles. At first, Sylvia expects the shoes are some kind of weapon, but Muktuk dons a pair and then glides out onto the ice.
This recreational activity is much loved where I'm from. Come, let me show you how it's done.
Muktuk moves with remarkable grace upon the ice. He twirls, he leaps, he is as nimble as a deer. Sylvia dons the bladed boots he made for her, then goes to join him. She steps tentatively on the ice and falls immediately onto her bottom. It's embarrassing, but Muktuk doesn't laugh. He offers her a flipper, pulls her to her feet, and takes her for a circuit around the lake.
It almost feels like flying without a broom. That was incredible.
I am glad that you enjoy it, but no adventure would be complete without some loot.
Oh, thank you, Muktuk.
You're spoiling me, and I like it.
If you will pardon the expression, today is only the tip of the iceberg. My people, guided by the wisdom and the will of our ancestors, have created such splendor all across this world. The Coal Walrus of Rhodes, the Pinna Pyramids, Tuskhenge. All are sights that I wish to see one day, that I must see, and I very much wish to share those experiences with you.
First Rafta, then the world?
Exactly that. And yet, there is no rush, is there? Come, my friend. Surely the wider world, with all its wonders and worries, can wait a while. Let us take one more spin around the ice.
Muktuk, that's adorable. And he wants to go traveling with us. That's very cute. Yeah, none of these are really worth upgrading. I mean, I guess there's my other shells, but I'd have to take everything off them first. I think that's everybody, yeah? I've seen everybody. I was gonna say, I almost want to buy a loot box from the cats, but no. I'm glad I don't play gacha games because my luck is not good. I've mentioned it during my Splatoon streams, but I have terrible luck with the little gacha machine in that game. And I have so many experience tickets, and they're useless. I mean, once you hit level 30, you have everything available to you. Why do I need these? Stop giving them to me. Give me the money tickets, but no. I don't have enough time to open the shop, do I? I've only got one segment left. I guess there's not really anything I can do, aside from make sure all my ducks in a row and then end the day. It is hilarious and sad, isn't it? Maybe I'll... Do I want to... Nah, I'm not gonna set up the shells right now. I can do that when I stream next. Let me have a look at my slimes. That's why you've always hated bingo with a burning passion. I mean, I don't enjoy any game that's 100% luck-based. It's not fun for me.
Where's the finesse?
Let's see. What was that? This thing. I need to propagate this dazzling mana. I'm thinking about mana. When I think about mana, I think about Tales of Symphonia, which some of you know is a game very near and dear to my heart. I was reading the other day that apparently the Switch port of it is not good and is suffering from a lot of performance issues, and I've seen some video footage of like the GameCube and the Switch version side by side, and oof, it's Like, the GameCube version runs at 60 frames per second, but the Switch version is stuck at 30 FPS. There's texture problems, it loads slower, and it's just, ugh. I don't know why there have been so many subpar ports of games, like RPGs lately. I haven't played the port of Persona 3. I thought about it. But I've also heard, they're probably baseless, but I've heard rumors of, oh, they're gonna do just a flat-out remake of Persona 3, so hold off on that. But the ports of that have worse audio than the PSP version. Like, it's all crunchy from what I've heard. I'm sorry, I'm thinking really hard about what I want to propagate, and it doesn't even matter that much, so, you know, heck, whatever. Sure. And, like, the textures don't look very good. It reminds me of the, that, I guess, remake of Tactics Ogre, which... I'm gonna add one more thing to that blue slime, because, like, it's about to bump up to the next level. But, the remake of Tactics Ogre, I don't know if there's a way to turn off or disable whatever upscaling they've done to the pixels, but, oh, it looks awful. I don't know who decided this pixel upscaling should, be a thing, like, where it just blows the image up and then awkwardly smooths it. It just, ugh. Okay, I'm sorry, it was bugging me, the meter's so close to the top. Okay, for realsies. I should probably call it an evening, because it's been a very long day, and I need to rest my sore back. But thank you very much for joining me for stream, everyone. So I will be back with more Banjo on Friday. Saturday, I will be streaming Big Run, and then I'm gonna get one more of Potionomics in Tuesday next week. Before I am away for a little bit. Not too long. Don't miss me too badly. But in the meantime, please stay safe, stay healthy. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you next time. Good night!